Urban Therapy with Sun 752, and this is your daily go getimism number 725 for September 27, 2016. Tonight, I want to talk to y'all about when somebody makes it hard for you to like them. Makes it hard for you to like them. You know, that's a crazy little situation that we often find ourselves in at some point in our lives. As much as we would like everybody that we ever come in contact with, I mean, what would be wrong with that? If we could make a friend out of everybody we ever met, everybody we've ever known, we could be buddies. Not necessarily best friends, but you want to get along with people that you meet. There's nothing wrong with that. It's actually a very, very good thing if it plays out that way. But sometimes somebody's energy can really throw you off and prevent you from liking them. And the crazy part about it is you might not be. The crazy part about it. The crazy part about it is that you might not even really realize why you don't like them. You just know that there's something about them that you're not really digging. Now, this is not a situation where you're being petty and you expect people to endear themselves to you, and that's how you make your assessment of whether you like a person or not. Even though sometimes it goes down like that. But what I'm really talking about is when you are forced to be around somebody for some reason, and you try to find a good in them, and for some reason you just can't seem to do it. Like maybe when you first met them, maybe they were rude, maybe they were obnoxious, maybe they said something that you really, really disagreed with, and it kept happening and happening. And then you never really got a chance to know the person. But once you got to know them, you start seeing, oh, they pretty cool. They ain't as bad as I thought they were. I'm glad I gave them a chance. And as soon as you're close to really, tearing down the walls of not liking somebody, they mess around and do something that lets you know why you wasn't digging on them the whole time. And you know it happens. They may do something that's totally unrelated to why you didn't like them initially. But as you were starting to get to like them, maybe they did something that really, really threw you off. Like maybe you heard them yelling at their kids, and maybe they were really, really berating their children. Really berating their children. Maybe they had a daughter and they were calling all kinds of bitches and hoes and all of that. Like really, really tearing them down, Or if they had a son, you heard them calling them all kinds of niggas and stupid ass niggas, little nigga, fuck is wrong with you, blah, blah, blah. Basically setting a really poor example as far as positivity is concerned and encouragement is concerned. And maybe you felt some kind of way about that. So, because you felt some kind of way about it, it's like all of the work that you had done previously to try to start liking a person, it goes out the window because you realize that you're just not going to be able to make it with this person. Like they just are not on the level. Like they just don't fit your aura well. Your aura, chakra, vibes, energy. So even if it is a situation where you can't pinpoint exactly what's not to like about that person, you can't pinpoint or nail down exactly why you don't like them. You know that there's something about them, and your spirit just won't allow you to open up your friendly gates towards them. It be like that sometimes. On the radio show this morning, I spoke about dog people and cat people. And like a dog person is a person that's very, very accommodating, gregarious, enthusiastic, tailored to the person that they're dealing with. So people who like dogs, they like people who, when they come around, they're really happy to see you. They want to hang out. They want to, anything you want to do, they want to do. They're just really, really enthusiastic. So you get around a dog person would be like, hey, what's up, man? Yo, I ain't seen you in such a long time. What's going on, my dude? Yo, man, you know what? Hey, listen. Hey, you like coffee? Let's go get ourselves a coffee, a beer. You want to go get a beer? Let's go get a beer. Come on, man. Let's go get a beer, man. You know what I mean? We hang out, kick it with you for a little while. You know what I'm saying? That's my nigga. Ah! That's a dog. That's the dog type of personality right there. And if that's the type of person that really, really turns you on, so to speak, then when you come in contact with a cat person, it's going to be different. Because like dogs are always happy to see you, jumping up on you, a tongue hanging out, getting a leash, ready to go, ready to do whatever you want to do, ready to have fun. Glad that you're here. And hope that you never leave. With a cat personality, a cat person is more like, oh, yo, what's up, man? All right, I see you. All right, yeah, I mean, do your thing. Hey, listen, I get with you later. But it's true, just like anybody who has a household cat, that a cat mess with you when he want to mess with you. You're not gonna walk a cat. A cat will follow you if you have some food for him or if you're gonna pet him or whatever. But he's gonna get something out of the deal. It's not the same thing with a dog. Well, in a way it kind of is, but not the same. It doesn't play out the same way. It's a different kind of energy. Like a cat person lets you know that it's more about them than it is about you. Not that it can't be about you at all, but it's more about them. So when you're expecting a dog personality and you get a cat personality, you may take that a little bit personal, and that may be what you don't like about a person. There can be all kinds of things that can prevent you from liking somebody, but some of the things we can definitely, pinpoint and identify, and then there's some things about a person that we just like, what? I don't know what it is about this person, but I know I don't like. You hear people say it all the time, like, man, I just don't like dude. You're like, well, why? What did he ever do to you? Like, he ain't do nothing. And I don't like him, man. Something ain't right about him. Watch, y'all want to see? Something ain't right with dude. So, just have to kind of roll with the punches a little bit when it comes to that. But there are going to be times in your life where you come in contact with people that you don't really dig like that. Doesn't mean that y'all have to be enemies. It doesn't mean that y'all can't be in the same room with each other or even work together. Because at work at the job, that's one of the places where you often come in contact with people that you don't really like or appreciate that much. You still have to be able to work with them. When you filled out the application and the resume and all of that, it said work well with others. That's what you said. You said you work well with others. You ain't say that you was going to be friends. You didn't say that you was going you setting up a club or a cookout and you're going to invite everybody. That's not what it's about. So we have to lend respect to that. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind. And anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours. And remember, you ain't got to like nobody you don't really want to like. But I would hope that you would try to like as many people as possible. Because it's always a good idea to have people who will watch out for you, watch your back, instead of stabbing you in that thing. So, the more friends, the better, but the more really good friends that you have, genuine friends, authentic friends that you have, the better things can work for you because you'll always have help. Listen, tomorrow night on the Urban Therapy with Sun show, I really want y'all to check out this show because it's going to be hot. You know what I mean? And the title of the show is Willing to work, wait, kill, or steal for it. Think about the things that you've wanted in your life. And think about the thing that you want the most in your life. What would you be willing to do for it? What have you already done for the things in your life that you do have or that you've wanted? Were you willing to work for it? Some people are, some people aren't. Were you willing to wait for it? Maybe you'll work, but you're impatient. So if you have to work for something, then you say, forget that. Are you willing to wait? Are you willing to steal for it. Because some things, I'm not going to say some things are worth stealing, but from another person's perspective, maybe if they want something bad enough and they're left alone with it, then they'll go ahead and pocket it. Would you steal for it? And then ultimately, the most negative thing is, would you kill for it? What are the things in your life that you want so bad that you would take a life for? So that's what we're talking about tomorrow on the Urban Therapy with Sun Show. So make sure y'all come through 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Same as the Daily Go Getemism show. The number is 347-677-1533. Once again, the number to call in to listen and to comment is area code 347-677-1533. If you want to listen online, listen at your computer or whatever, the number to call is area code, the website is blogtalkradio.com/sun752. blogtalkradio.com/sun752. So make sure y'all check it out. And don't forget about the Daily Go Getemism show. Oh, by the way, this 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow night, Wednesday, September 28th. So make sure y'all keep it locked. And don't forget about me. Don't forget about the Daily Go Getemism show every single day at 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Every single day, 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Make sure y'all check out the Daily Go Getemism show. Y'all have a good night, and I'll holler at y'all later. Peace.